Someone asked me the other day why I started to learn about fascia and breath and understanding this deep connection between it and how you can root out your fascia, your tension in the fascia, and start to re-knit and repattern in better ways so that you can release a lot of your limiting beliefs and trauma that gets stored in the body. So I've been a physical therapist for a decade now, but really over the last year, I've kind of unlocked fascia and breath, and it's been through my own experience and then understanding it and translating it into the women around me. I primarily work with women. And so the story of how it started was that I started to just crash and burn in my old business. I used to do movement analysis, and I started to just get back into my body. And I felt these areas of tension in my body through my breath. Like, why am I stuck? Why can't I just get these to open? And then a memory would start to pop up. And it felt like I was in two places at once. It kind of felt like this energy of I'm here, but I almost got like transported back to a different time. And it wasn't always that I understood the clarity around the vision, it was how I felt. And it was like a lot of feelings of shame and guilt and grief that I was unlocking in my body through breathing and through the fascia, and that I just stayed patient with myself through this time. The best thing I did with myself during those times was rooting into the present. Almost when those energies would split for me and I would have this somatic memory, I would try to anchor really well by saying, I am safe in the present. So I would breathe into my body and then repeat, I am safe, I am safe. And this would help me remember. And it wasn't just a mindless I am safe. I would root into the things and the experience I had now. I am safe to feel joy again. I am safe to not have to feel shame. I am safe that I am protected right now. I'm safe in my own body. And really cultivating an energy of presence, even though I was being transported back. And I ended up asking my family about this, and there's a long story there, but my childhood was is still undiscovered. I don't actually know what happened, but the memories that my body's held and the release that it deeply has needed has been a long time coming. And I've recently had so many women reach out to me and be like, I've also experienced somatic memories, and I didn't know certain things happened in my childhood. And all this work has been just so much fun to not necessarily for everyone to understand or discover these somatic memories necessarily, but for people to truly understand there is tension in your body, and if you can release it with your breath, it's hard for other people to release it, but you can learn how to actually release it with your own breath. Release these areas with your own breath, understanding how to knit together, release, knit together, release. And it's this constant coming back to yourself that can truly change your life and get you on board. Does it happen in like 3 days? No, it happens long term. You're repatterning fascia. You're learning how to breathe into parts of yourself. You're releasing so many different limited beliefs out of your body. But is it worth it? 1,000%. Someone said, does life get easier? No, but does it get better? Hell yeah. And I think this train of somatic therapy mixed in with breath and fascia and repatterning the fascia is so new to everybody, but it's also so helpful. I've seen so much recently with my own patients and clients, and I can't wait to keep educating people, and stay tuned for more.